Dear little brother, your dealings with the Lumi family have made their way back to Spider's Keep, courtesy of our uncle. Needless to say, he is pretty mad, and you should really be more careful. Remember, there is a difference between doing business with those inside the walls and those outside. Appearance is everything. Keep your nose clean, and your ledger's cleaner, unless you know you can get away with it. Luxabelle has also brought her complaints to Mother and Father. They've supported you and made it clear that the family refuses to take any disciplining action, but the loss of the Lumi's friendship is still frustrating. That's all I have to say, but enclosed is another letter, this one from Uncle. He is less pleased with these turns of events. I think his pride is wounded somewhat since he set up the meeting to begin with, so please do your best to humor him. Anyway, I hope you have a profitable time, Azandria. We love and miss you. Your beloved sister, Estiero Secretary, Heliopoly. Nephew, due to your egregious mishap, your presence is requested as soon as possible in the town of Shadowhorn. My recent attempts at establishing a company house in the city limits has reached an impasse due to another guild also vying for the same position. I will be able to stall for a maximum of 3 weeks. All that I require from you is additional manpower. Consider this recompense for your botching of my previous handout. Bring your guildmates to provide support to your cousins, who I've sent for. Upon arrival, you will assist them with the removal of the rival guild. They are known to the town as the Obscura. You will be able to spot them by their symbol, a half-closed eye with a coin for the pupil. Since payment is clearly so important to you, I will happily provide a sufficient reward for your services rendered, as well as the knowledge that you have redeemed yourself after the Lumi job. It need not be stated, but this is a very important venture for not only me, but the whole family as well. We at the Moon Brotherhood look forward to your imminent arrival. Uncle Moon.
Okay, so as you're sailing along, night comes, and so it is time for you all to take night watch. Do you want Barkley to take night watch with you all? How do you want to split up night watch? That's all up to you guys.
All I can think of is I don't think Lois would be the best night watch because when you're not feeling good, you're not.
Also, Lois is a human and doesn't have night vision.
Yeah, I don't have dark.
He's like staring out over the water. It's like, yep, it's dark.
It's dark. It sure is dark. I will say, Barkley and Jag can be brought in for this as well.
Yeah, I think, we could all do night watch.
Yeah, so that's, what, 8 till 6 in the morning?
You guys have to sleep for 8 hours to get your long rest.
Since Jerusalem is an elf, does Jerusalem?
Except for, no, Jerusalem just has to trance for 4 hours.
So Jerusalem probably takes a good bit. Because just purely based off of he's one of the few that can.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lois, who is sick, is definitely down for the count. That is not gonna be helping.
I'm gonna have you roll another Constitution save for each day to see
I know.
how you're doing.
Yeah, the next day we'll see, but for now, he's had a rough day. When you have a rough day, you just want to fucking sleep.
So if we assume, there's 9 hours of nighttime, Jerusalem could probably take up 4 or 5 of them.
You do have to rest for 4 hours, Jerusalem, so.
Yeah. But, that means that everyone who does need to sleep 8 hours could just do watch for 1 hour and still get the other 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to cover the first half of night watch.
Pretty much.
All right.
Or do the first 2 and the last 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Jerusalem, roll a perception check.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have bonuses.
Wow, I thought this trip was gonna be 5 minutes, you do some rolls, maybe something happens, and then you go.
No,
we're there.
That's not.
Turns out, this whole episode is the boat.
Yeah.
You're traveling 350 miles. Yeah, dog, it's good. This is...
No sailing montage?
So,
in my notes, getting to Shadowhorn is the whole third quest.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes me feel better about this taking a while. So, okay.
Yeah.
So now I know we can actually spend time on this.
Yeah, because we thought quest 3 was the family issue.
Yeah.
No, the family issue will be quest 4.
Okay.
When you arrive
Okay.
there, you will have completed your third quest, and so you're all leveling up to level 4,
Oh,
and Barkley will
sweet.
level up to level 2.
Nice. Okay. I feel better about this.
Ooh.
I got an 11.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do they only level up if we take them with us?
no, they all level up. They are set, currently how I'm handling the rules is that your hirelings are going to be set at half your level.
We have this
Regardless.
good old XP share.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Jerusalem. It is late at night. It's about 3 hours into your shift of keeping watch. It is that kind of pitch black nighttime where the stars in the sky reflect in the water.
Oh, I love that.
So
time.
above your head, there's just like this black canopy with these shining white pinpricks of light, and below you is a mirrored black canopy with these white pinpricks of light. That the only difference is that they ripple ever so slightly. You hear the creaking of the boat as you go along. You hear the snoring of Jag. Kaya is resting up top deck since Kaya doesn't do stairs well. Lois has gone below deck because Lois has been terribly seasick all day.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a spare bucket.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Barkley did also go down downstairs, but did inform you that needs only to like power down for like 6 hours. So kind of has something similar to your trance, but because he is a tree robot, so he offered to also help out with that. He is downstairs right now, well, below decks, and your watch passes without incident, as far as you can tell.
Okay.
You go downstairs to take your trance. Who are you sending up to cover the next 4 hours?
4 hours.
I heard you wanted to split each hour between the other 4 people, so each person only has an hour-long shift?
Because that would allow everyone to get their 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Sure.
So...
Honestly, I'm thinking about it, and if we were to do this probably realistically, it would be someone takes the first 2 are 2 people, then you take the middle 4, and then 2 other people take the last 2. And so that it's not an interrupted sleep of 8 hours.
Well, okay.
I think about interrupted sleep a lot, because that's something I deal with.
Honk out. I slept for 12 hours last night.
Whoa, lucky.
I went to bed at 10 and woke up at 10.
Nice.
God, I wish that were me.
Same.
Wish that were me every day. Anyway, I guess I'll wake up Jag.
Okay. Who do you want to come up after Jag? And basically just tell me what the next 4 hours are going to be. Jag first, then after Jag.
I guess... Did we say Lois was doing it or not?
I think you, Reese pointed out that Lois is got seasickness. So probably wouldn't, be of much help.
Yeah. Like, maybe if I roll well, he'll be good on the next night, but for, like, this night...
Barkley did mention that they only need to rest for 6 hours, so he could help out. But if you want to trust that to, like, Barkley, that's entirely up to you.
Yeah. Actually, I think Jerusalem would probably wake up Kaya first.
Okay. So, Kaya, then Jag, and then at the end, Barkley?
Yeah, or Kaya, then
Okay.
Barkley, and then Jag, depending who Kaya wants to wake up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kaya,
Kaya probably wakes up Barkley.
you kind of come up for your watch. Make a perception check.
Cool. I don't have perception. Let's see. Okay, so if insight is wisdom, it's perception intelligence.
Perception is wisdom.
Oh, they're both wisdom.
Mhm.
Cool. That is an 18.
An 18. Great. You keep a vigilant watch. The water right now isn't too red, which is nice. Not that you'd be able to tell too well since it's like pitch black out. You know, you don't hear anything unusual. You don't see anything odd.
Thinking about the demons in the depths.
Yeah, you sure do think about what might be in the water that you can't see right now. Your hour passes without incident.
Yeah, and she goes to wake up Barkley, because she likes Barkley.
Okay. Barkley's little portcullis eyes shrunk open, and his lights come on, and he goes, I will handle the last 2 hours of watch.
Oh, two.
I do not have a weapon.
Alright, let me just... Would you like a scimitar?
I would be able to use a scimitar, yes.
Wonderful. And she pulls out a weapon from her stash of weapons on her back.
Yeah, 'cause she's just loaded with weapons.
She's got so many weapons.
He takes the little scimitar,
I'm gonna take that off of my thing.
and he kind of clunks over. I'm gonna roll a perception check for Barkley. Barkley is a druid, so he's got good wisdom. Hiya!
What?
Oh, Barkley.
Oh no. What did he
You're
get?
so good or bad, maybe, depending on what I rolled, which I refuse to disclose. Regardless, you all wake up in the morning.
Okay.
We lived through the night.
Lois, I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see if a good night's rest helped me in any way acclimate to the swing. I got a 14.
A 14? You're doing much better today.
Oh, thank God. He's just like, oh, so much better. Just so much better.
Yeah. You're doing just fine. Barkley walks over. You all have to consume rations, obviously. So mark off, 4 meals at this point? Since you... Oh, wait, no. Just 2. Since you left so you would have eaten dinner and now breakfast on the boat. Barkley informs all of you that Barkley did not see anything last night, and it all went quietly.
Also, why would we mark off 2 rations? Because it says in Jag's thing, a day's ration. Like a full day.
Oh, yeah, huh. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking rations were broken to meals for some reason. Okay. So, as you're all sailing along on the second day, you're making good time. Your trip, besides Barkley, hasn't been interrupted by anything too unusual. And the day goes by relatively quietly, as far as you can tell. One moment.
Oh no, what did you roll? Are you okay?
Wheezing now.
Sorry, I just rolled 2 nat 1s.
Oh!
Truly powerful.
Nat one's on what?
So,
Honey?
as you are all like talking with Barkley and everything, suddenly you hear a and then you hear a and you see one like having crawled up out of the water and up over the side of the boat is what looks like an aquatic kobold. They are like pink and green. They look like a normal sized kobold, except they have webbing in between their fingers and their toes. And you can see gills on their necks. And at the end of their tails are little like fish fins, so they almost look like they have a mermaid tail for their little lizard dog tail. And it looked like they're all holding little tiny rusty tridents with like barnacles on them and stuff. You see, one had started climbing up over the edge of the boat, and then because their foot was wet, just slipped and fell right on their face. Just and you see one kobold had slipped and just fell into another one, and they just kind of like pile drive off onto the side of the boat, and there's one just like on his head. On one side of the boat, there are 5 more in a dog pile on the other side of the boat, and then you hear it just Oh, come on. And in the rigging above you, you see 5 more of these Seabolds.
I love that that's the result of your 2 nat ones you rolled.
I had grouped the regular Seabolds into... There's 11 of them. I grouped the 10 regular ones into, like, 2 makeshift swarms, and one of the swarms nat 1'd. So I had the boss nat 1'd, and then a Seabold swarm nat 1'd. So I had to think about what the worst one, like, falling on his head would look like, and then a pile of 5 kobolds nat 1'ing a stealth check. I would like you all to roll initiative.
I got a dirty 20.
That is a 14.
I also got a composite 20.
Oh,
Ooh,
lovely.
what is your dex?
I think the rogue has a higher
I
dex.
know for a fact that the rogue has better dexterity than the paladin.
I have a +4 to dex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so you go first.
Okay. Barkley, moment of truth. How are we gonna go? I'm rolling my druid dice for Barkley. Come on, Barkley. Barkley got an 8.
Did Barkley roll badly during the night watch?
I
That why we didn't
refuse
know?
to say. No, this is a result of your failure, Jerusalem.
Fair.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I have to accept it.
Seabold Swarm 1. Also, roll a 3.
Cool.
Seabold Swarm
Cool.
2. Rolled a 15. Fantastic. And their boss, Siggy Wetclaw. Siggy got a 12. Okay. Just... Oh, Siggy wanted to go earlier. He's frustrated. So you just see, like, these Seabolds just kind of pile into the bolt, slipping and sliding on their own, like, wet skin. And kind of smack into each other. The one that kind of fell on his head, quickly pulls himself up. He has a slightly bigger, nicer trident than the other ones, and he says, everybody freeze! You are being pillaged by the dread pirate, Siggy Wetclaw!
Oh!
Give us your gold!
No?
Jerusalem, like, actually lets out a, like, a laugh when he hears the name.
Hey! What's funny about the name Siggy Wetclaw?
Are your claws always wet?
I live in the ocean!
But aren't everyone else's claws always wet?
But mine are the wet!
Are your claws more wet?
It doesn't matter! Boys, get them! Jerusalem, I would like you to... It's your turn first.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw the gear of throwing.
Oh, fantastic. Have you decided on a command word for it?
Yeah, it's here.
Alright, so who are you throwing your gear at?
Siggy Wetclaw.
Siggy Wetclaw, no!
Oh, man.
But I love him.
My cheeks hurt from smiling.
Don't laugh at he's a very serious boss.
And I don't think he's gonna be able to defend against this, because I rolled, what's my dex modifier? That is a 22.
Okay, that beats Siggy Wetclaw's AC. Roll your damage. Also, because you're an assassin, I believe this automatically counts as a sneak attack for you, since
Yeah.
Siggy hasn't gone in initiative yet.
Yeah. I got to do 3d6 of damage, so.
Oh,
Goodness.
oh no. Siggy.
Hey, this dude might die on the second turn.
So I got 2 6s and a 4, so that's 16 damage.
16 damage? How do you want to do this?
So, when
Please don't kill him.
when Siggy Wetclaw announces, "Get him!" Jerusalem just like pulls his gear of throwing off of his belt and just like frisbees it towards Siggy Wetclaw,
Just right at his face.
just right at him. And it
Okay.
actually it flies like a frisbee, so it goes in an arc.
Your gear just goes right through Siggy, who drops dead instantly.
Oh no!
Drops dead.
No!
Shiggy, no!
I wanted Siggy to live!
And Jerusalem just yells, "Here!" and it comes straight back to his hand. And then he looks at the others. The other Seabolds.
Are you trying to intimidate
Their ears flatten back and they all look at each other.
Does that count as an intimidation?
Roll intimidation, sure.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 19.
Okay, they are, they all look pretty frightened. You hear one just yell, "Squinks, Captain, now!" You see, the 5 kobolds above you, 4 of them inch away from one, which you immediately take to be Squank.
Jerusalem looks at him and goes, "Congratulations, you've just been promoted."
Promoted to death!
Squink's face, like their pink and green face, covered in like fish and lizard scales, just pales, and their like dog ears just kind of droop.
Oh.
That's the most badass thing that ever happened.
them?
So who's next?
It's Kaya's turn.
Kaya walks over to Spikes,
Oh
pulls out her
Squank,
overclocked halberd.
Squink is above you. Squink is in the sail.
So, she's a horse.
Cool, fine. She pulls out a javelin.
no! Oh
She
boy!
pulls out a javelin, readies it, and says, "Look, it doesn't have to be this way. You could back down at any moment."
There's more of us than there is of you!
All right. She's gonna throw a javelin.
Look, just give us your treasure and we'll go! You can keep Siggy's body! It's fine!
Well, look, this implies that we're just gonna go down the line of captains.
What did you roll?
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20 to hit Sklank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that beats his AC.
Yeah, I
I'm
figured.
sure.
Uh-huh. Roll your damblage.
Javelin is 1d6 piercing plus my proficiency. Do I want to smite this boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you can try for another intimidation,
Will I be accurate when you can be extra?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say go for
Look,
it.
I've got 3 spell slots, so I can do 3 smites on the next 3 leaders.
Oh my god!
Oh, if it costs a spell slot, I don't know if it really matters.
Are they worth it? Are they really that worth it?
We might want... I mean, it depends what else might happen during the day.
How much damage did you do, Rowan?
I did 16 damage. No,
16.
yeah, 16 damage.
I will state that Siggy was a special captain boy. Like, he was bigger and had nicer stuff than the rest of the Seabolds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably
You know
won't
what?
need to do nearly as much.
I'm not gonna waste a smite on this boy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my 1d6?
Remember to add your dexterity.
Oh,
I was just reading Murder on the Rockfort Limited, where they got to the point where it's like, don't spend a spell slot on
Wait.
it.
I add my dex to damage?
For thrown attacks, I believe.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
I think you might
So-
actually... You can throw javelins using your strength, actually. Never mind.
I would like to use my strength. Because that makes it a 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
You throw your javelin up into Squank, you skewer Squank, Squank falls and hits the ground dead instantly.
Oh my god!
Oh, I should have done 20 damage. I forgot to add my modifier to it.
Oh my
It
gosh!
doesn't need more damage.
After a moment, you just hear one yell, "Vippy's captain now!"
I feel like Lois just goes, it's very inefficient that you're just letting your captains get killed off and just keep promoting them. You should just really go back.
The three three of the kobolds in the rafters inch away from one of them. They look over at one. You assume Vibby. Vibby just kind of quietly goes, throw the tridents at him! And they all hurl their tridents down at, Jerusalem, I'm gonna say.
I assumed.
Oh, no, they can split their attacks. I'm gonna send 2 at Jerusalem, 2 at Kaya, 1 at Barkley. Why not?
No!
This is the Seabold version of Magic Missile.
Okay. 1 hit on Jerusalem.
What?
Another hit on Jerusalem.
Jerusalem, your
Wait, they only threw 1 at me,
wrong.
2 at Kaya.
No.
2 at Jerusalem,
you.
2 at Kaya. Oh, yeah, 2 at Jerusalem, 2 at Kaya. They cannot make another attack because Sklank died.
What did they roll to hit me?
A 14 and a 15, and they have a +5 to hit.
Oh,
Rowan,
wow.
you are a fragile boy.
Yeah, but the 14 wouldn't have hit if they didn't have the +5.
A +5 to hit. Wow.
Yeah.
That is
They
gross.
are bad at everything, but they're pretty dexterous.
That's fair. They're tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're also good swimmers.
So you have 2 hits on Kaya. I'm sorry.
hit me too?
2 hits on Jerusalem.
Okay.
12 plus 5 is 17. Meets it, beats it. So 1 hit on Kaya. And another hit on Kaya. So all 4 attacks hit. Good job, guys. Yes. You both take 14 damage from the 2 tridents that hit you.
All right. I'm
So
at
you
20.
both lose 14 hit points.
3.
Oh no, you're bleeding out.
They can bleed! They can die!
You can also die too.
A cheer goes up.
I had 1 moment of badassery, and then...
It quickly occurs to the Seabolds above that they no longer have their tridents and no longer have a way of attacking.
Oh no.
Lois, it is your turn.
Okay. So, I am...
Try charming them.
You see, I could, but at the same time, that's kind of boring. And I have all
But
these...
you could charm them to attack their friends.
that is true. So, because I have all these really cool spells. And not a lot.
One of these days, I want to have like a memoriam, like slideshow of all the monsters you guys killed, just like instantly and brutally, and just like rest in power. Siggy Wetclaw.
Just be the ones that we one hit kill.
Skwank.
We've one hit killed so many monsters.
Sleeping with the Angels. Clockwork Abomination. Clockwork Soldier A. Clockwork
Okay.
Soldier B.
Clockwork
Imp
Soldier A.
A.
He was a doctor.
We
Uh,
did not one hit kill those, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
No.
So, what I'm gonna do is that So, who's the captain? Who's the new captain?
The current captain is Vibby. She is a Seabold that is up in the rafter. Not rafter. Up in the netting.
I focus on Vibby, and I am going to cast Crown of Madness, where
Oh boy.
one humanoid of your choice that you can see within range, which is 120 feet, must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. So make a Wisdom saving throw, Riley.
Okay, Vibby is gonna make a wisdom save. Oh my gosh, Vibby rolled a 19.
Whoa.
Damn it!
-2 is 17.
Damn it! That is damn it!
Okay, it is Barkley's turn. Barkley looks at the 5 Seabolds that kind of are in a pile and goes, I'm gonna get them. I guess. And walks over to one and goes, I guess we're asking names. That seems to be a thing we're doing. Lifts up the scimitar, and your name is... And the Seabold just goes, Timbles! And Barkley goes, I'm so sorry, Timbles. And rolls... swings the scimitar, Timbles ducks, the scimitar goes right over Timbles' head.
Timble!
And Timbles mutters, not as sorry as you're gonna be. And Barkley goes, oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's Timbles' turn. Timbles stabs Barkley with the trident.
No!
Deals 7 damage. It is Radrick's turn. Radrick looks at his friends and he goes, get the one with the long hair! They're magic!
Oh, wait, who is that, though? Because Lois got the haircut.
Oh, that's right, Lois got a haircut.
Yeah.
Get the pink one! They're magic! A trident goes whizzing by your head, Lois. Second trident goes whizzing by your head, Lois.
Oh my gosh, nice.
A third trident sinks into your chest, dealing 7 damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. He just looks down and goes, really? Ah.
Coughs up some blood.
Wait, check this out! Fourth trident. And goes right over your head, Lois.
Check this out. Never mind.
Yeah, that didn't work.
The sheer
Okay.
amount of, like, dry cleaning that we pay for in the break.
Oh my gosh. We pay more on dry cleaning than anything else.
Yeah.
Top of the order, Jerusalem. It's your turn.
Okay. Well, are they still kind of bunched up together?
There are 4 bunched up top and 5 bunched up at the bottom. But yes, they are bunched up.
Well, the 4 on top don't have their javelins anymore, so
They do not have their tridents anymore now.
I'm gonna cast Starburst.
Ooh.
Can that affect multiple people?
It's a 5-foot cube.
Okay, so you can hit 1.
Oh, they
Oh.
aren't that bunched up, you mean?
Yeah, a medium creature takes up, a medium or small creature takes up a 5-foot cube of space.
What about the ones that are dogpiled? That's gotta be less, right?
They must all be in a 5-foot cube.
At least 2 or 3 of them, right? If they're
You
literally
can hit
dogpiled.
1 with your cantrip. Do you want to hit Vibby? They are currently captain.
Well, I'll use my gear of throwing.
Okay. Roll an attack roll on Vibby.
Actually, maybe I could do... No, I got, a 12.
A 12 hits.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Thought their dex was better than that. Okay. And no sneak attack because no one's close enough to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be a 10 damage.
The gear goes flying up and cuts through Vibby. Vibby falls, bounces off the side of the boat, and falls into the ocean.
Oh,
Vicky is
no.
also dead?
Vibby is also dead.
10 damage apparently does it.
Yeah, I got 9, so it's
No,
less than 9.
After a moment, one just yells, Monb, you're captain now! And Monb says, shut up! I'm not captain!
Okay, here's what I'm guessing. It's the same one yelling each time because he's the one that's last in line to be captain.
Nubby's captain, not me! Kaya, it's your turn.
One of them instantly goes like, I resigned!
Kaya turns towards Mon.
Nonb looks at you, Kaya, and just shakes their head. No, I'm not captain, Nubby's captain.
Riley, my cheeks hurt. How dare you? I'm crying. I'm literally crying.
Just know, Rowan, you made this happen. You rolled 11 you rolled Seabolds on the random encounter table.
Thank you, Rowan.
Thank
This
you,
is
this is
amazing.
wonderful.
So happy. I should drink more often.
You know what? After Mom's just like, I'm not gonna do guys like, well, I guess I don't have to kill you. And she pulls out her net.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, there's vomit on that.
It's better than being dead, isn't it?
Also, Kai didn't wash her net overnight? Like,
Yeah.
where are you even
I was like,
putting
how
it?
do they know?
Roll your attack roll.
Oh, what do nets do? I'm just looking at what they have to do with nets.
You roll an attack against it first, and then if you hit with the attack, it's restrained until it can get out. You can throw it 15 feet, which is good because it is 15 feet up.
Yeah. So, with my... That is... 17.
17 hits it. Because he's in a net, he falls. He's gonna take falling damage. Poof, ow!
And I assume this is the kind of net that has, like, the little weights on the ends, so when she throws it and wraps around him, they, like, kind of do the twist wrap at the other end, so he's just trapped in it.
Nubby hits the ground and takes 3 falling damage. I mean, Monb. Sorry.
Yeah, Monb.
It's Momb's turn. Momb is gonna try and escape the net.
You have to make a DC 10 strength check. Or
Well-
deal 5 slashing damage.
He's still in the net. He rolled a 2, minus 2 is 0.
Oh my god.
It's an AC of 10.
I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out in here, guys.
I'm gonna hang out with you guys.
It's Nubby's turn. Nubby scurries down the banister and runs over to you, Jerusalem. Looks at you, Jerusalem, and then just kind of bites you.
Okay.
That is
If he
a
deals any amount of damage, I'm dead.
that is a miss.
Okay.
Okay.
you're like ah. Another Seabold, whose name has not yet been revealed, scampers down and rushes over to Kaya. Hits.
Yeah?
Well, to be fair, he has twice as many legs to go for, so.
Yeah, man? You want to bite me?
You take 5 piercing damage.
Oh my gosh!
On your horse ankles.
Not my horse ankle!
He's just gnawing on your leg.
Not my ankles!
Lois, it's your turn.
Okay. So since that didn't work, I'm gonna use the quarterstaff and I'm just gonna bop one of them on the head. Just any one of them. Just that are close enough to hit.
Sure. I'm gonna roll a d6 to determine who you're gonna hit. You rush up to a Seabold and you make an attack roll.
I like that you say rush up. Lois doesn't rush things.
Okay. You leisurely stroll over, twirling your quarterstaff like a pole dancer. Take an attack.
Alright, so that is plus my what?
It's your dexterity or your strength, I believe. It can be either or with a quarterstaff.
It's an 18.
Okay, that beats their AC.
Alright, time to do the damage. I'm only doing
Roll a d8 plus your dexterity or your strength.
that's 6 damage.
6 damage. You swing your quarterstaff, you smack him across the head, you see his jaw dislocate, and he falls over dead. Bloom screams, "Good lord! He had a family! Juggle! No!"
Sorry about that.
Juggle is with his grandmother in Kobold Heaven.
Oh my god.
Okay. Barkley's turn. Barkley's eyes narrow. And he goes, "Do you know what's going to happen now, Timbles?" And Timbles nods solemnly. Barkley hits. Barkley does their damage. Scimitar is a D6, right?
I deleted it. One moment. Oh, it's a D8.
A D8 for a scimitar?
Yeah.
Great, okay. Timbles drops dead.
Oh my god, we're just marking them.
You see this, like, wooden automaton man, like, lift up the scimitar and turn, glowing green eyes, blood just splattered across its front. It turns, its eyes, like, zoom in on another kobold and glow green. The 3 remaining Seabolds over here look at each other. Go. "We can still do this, I bet."
Do you really want to try that?
Radric rushes up to Barkley. Radric? Hiya! Leaps at Barkley, goes sailing by. Rolls. Skids in front of Kaya. Tiptoe leaps up and bites into Barkley's neck. Barkley drops.
No!
Tiptoe stands on top of Barkley and grabs the scimitar and does their best to lift it up over their head. They go, "We got louts!" A cheer goes up from the 6 remaining Seabolds. Okay. It's Lurie's turn. Lurie rushes over to Lois. Hiya! Stabs Lois for 7 damage
Jesus
with their
Christ.
trident.
I'm very... Lois is just like, for fuck's sake.
I gotcha! Take that!
I love them.
If he scurries away, I'm gonna jab him.
Top of the initiative, it's Jerusalem.
Okay. So what's left for us to go after?
Well, there's the one that tried to bite you.
Yeah, I guess he is like right next to me.
Yeah.
Nubby.
Just kind of punch him.
Would that give me a sneak attack if he's...
Yeah, because you are near Kaya, and Kaya would be next at this point, because they've come down into melee range. So they're within 5 feet of Kaya, so you can get advantage in sneak attack.
Then I'm just gonna use my rapier. And do a little stibby stabby. What's the one at my legs? What? Hey kid, what's your name?
Nubby!
Great. I don't know. You have a god, Navi.
Yeah!
I rolled a 13.
That gets me!
Amazing. I get to overkill this guy again.
6 damage does it, so like...
Yeah, well, hold up. I still gotta roll my 1d8. What's a 7 plus a 15? 12?
Don't even worry about it. You skewer Nubby. Nubby drops. Oh, Nubby.
And then Jerusalem looks over at Lois and is like, hey, might need some help on the healing side here.
Who's captain now? Does it matter?
Lois goes, yeah, I could say the same thing with this trident stuck in my chest. How big is the trident?
They're little. Also, while you guys are complaining about healing, Barkley's unconscious body just goes.
We can't heal this.
Kaya, it's your turn.
Kaya looks at the one biting her ankle.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Ugg.
And while his mouth is off of my ankle,
You're just gonna kick.
she goes to grapple the baby.
Wait, shit! Make an attack roll.
That's a 14.
Yeah, you get him. You pick up Ugg.
Yeah, and I'd like to tie him up with a rope as part of that grapple. I'm grappling him with the rope.
You're gonna have to wait for your next turn to do that. Grappling him is your turn.
Oh,
You
I
grab
can't just
him.
tie him up.
No. It's Mon's turn. Monb.
But I killed Monb.
No,
Oh, I know, that Monb is in
he's-
the net.
He's in the net. Unlimited power!
Does he make it? Does he get it, bud? Did he get it?
I got a 15 minus 2, 13. I'm out, bitches!
Oh, shit!
He rips the net off.
Just wiggles out of it.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's your turn. I'll grapple you in the next turn, too.
Oh, yeah, Kaya is big enough to do that.
I got 2 arms, enough for 2 little goblins.
Monb runs and jumps off the side of the boat, splashes into the water.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Mon
Bye.
believes.
Bye.
He went, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Oh, he gets paid.
Well, we didn't give them the treasure.
It's true. Not getting paid.
Again.
Okay,
Oh,
Mon
wait,
believes
wait.
with his 2 hit points.
Oh.
It sure is just Ugg over here.
Oh.
I would also like to
that's it?
stipulate it's spelled UHG, not UGH.
Okay.
It is now Ugg's turn. Ugg is going to try and escape the grapple. Yeah, don't even worry about it. That is a negative 3.
Oh my god. Wait.
Oh wait, no, it'd just be a negative 1.
Hurts himself.
He wiggles around. He's like,
I mean, what happens if you get less than...
"You'll never take me alive!" Lois.
Would you rather I took you dead?
No! Lois, it's your turn.
Okay, so he's the only one?
Uh-huh. No, in the top side of the boat. At the back of the boat, there are 3 Seabolds left.
Okay.
Barkley is unconscious.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to one, and I'm gonna...
The one
use
with the
quarterstaff
scimitar?
again and bonk one.
Okay, you smack Tiptoe.
So,
They call me that because I'm the sneakiest.
11?
11 does not hit. You swing. Tiptoe ducks. No, Tiptoe parries with the scimitar.
No.
You are a pain in my absolute ass.
I have achieved a new level of power. I am beyond your understanding. You see, my people have a legend of a Seabold, more powerful than any other. They call the Seabold the Super Seabold. I am that Seabold.
Then why weren't you the leader?
I didn't know! It's Barkley's turn. Barkley makes a death save. I will not tell you Barkley's death saves.
I mean, there's not much we can do about it. We can't heal him.
We can still try medicine checks.
Lois and Kaya. Oh no, you can't. That is true. You would have to do medicine checks. Because Barkley is a robot. Okay. It is Radrick's turn. Radrick rushes over, grabs a trident, looks at Lois, looks at the trident, looks at Lois, looks at the trident. throws the trident at Kaya. I feel like you're a bigger threat.
Yeah.
You'd be correct.
The trident hits your armor, Kaya, and snaps in half. Just breaks. Damn it. It's Tiptoe the Super Seabold's turn.
The one that's drunk off power.
Tiptoe flash steps behind you.
Oh, Jesus.
Omewa, Shinderu.
Nani?
Nani?
Lois, you take,
What?
you take 5 slashing damage.
Oh, thank God, I'm not dead yet.
Gotcha. Behold. It is now Lurie's turn.
Talent.
Lurie looks at Tiptoe, looks at Ugg, looks at Radric. We get a flashback, like memory wipe of Lurie in a cave with all these other Seabolds, and Lurie's like drinking a cup of ale, and Squink walks up to Lurie and like sits down next to Lurie and throws their arm around Lurie, and they're like, "You're my best friend." Flashback sound effect comes back. Lurie looks at Kaya.
Oh.
Wait, no, who killed Squank?
Oh, that was me.
It was Kaya. Okay, I remember correctly. Lurie is like, I will have vengeance. Rushes towards Kaya, grabs one trident off the ground, grabs a second trident off the ground, runs with 2 tridents right at Kaya. Gets a 6, goes running right by Kaya.
Off the side of the ship.
Top of the initiative. It is Jerusalem's turn.
Okay.
These guys sure were doing better when there were more of them.
Who else is there left?
Kaya has picked up Ugg, and currently Lois is fighting off Radric and Tiptoe. Lurie just ran at Kaya and totally missed. So there are 3 Seabolds still on the loose.
I'm gonna help out Lois because I think Kaya's got most of stuff handled.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm at 2 hit points.
I'm at 3, so like both of us are doing
You guys
bad.
help each other out.
Yeah. I'm actually just gonna use my gear of throwing because I don't want to bother trying to run over there. I might not make it in time.
Fair.
Keep in mind you have advantage because Lois is within 5 feet.
Nice. Well, it's not advantage. It's just...
You got
Yeah, sneak attack. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, that is a 13.
13 hits.
Keep rolling 9s.
13 hits, man.
Okay, so that is 3 plus 5, 8 plus 3, 11.
11 to Tiptoe.
Sure, why not?
You throw the gear chops Tiptoe right in half. As Tiptoe falls, they but I was the legendary Super Seabold, and hits the ground in 2 halves, dead. Good night, sweet prince.
Rip for Larry.
Kaya, you are holding Ugg, who is wiggling.
Yeah, still gonna hold the kobold. Seabold. But she's gonna go over to, Barkley, and I guess do a medicine check?
Yeah, do a medicine check. While grappling?
I just imagine her holding the Seabold in one arm. Just so easy.
Yeah, let me look up grappling real quick.
Just
See if it's like a continual thing or if I need to keep rolling it.
Yeah. You can do a nether, yes.
So it's kind of just like a concentration.
Yeah, I mean, as you, according to this, if you can have you can have a character grappled with one arm, and you can still make attack actions while grappling a person. So
Okay, so I just need to check to see if I continue the grapple.
yeah.
Um,
Oh,
Plus
let's see if you beat Ugg.
14.
Yeah, you beat Ugg.
Yeah. And medicine check
On Barkley.
plus
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
it's 16.
Barkley stabilizes.
Yay!
How does that work? Like, does he just need to, like, relax for a bit? Like, just not...
He is still unconscious. He is at 0 hit points. He's not gonna wake up for a while, but he's alive.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, for
yeah.
healing hit points.
How did Barkley go down again?
He was stabbed with a trident.
No, I thought he
just
was
pulled
bitten
the
by the
trident
neck.
out.
Yeah,
I thought he
you pull the trident out.
Oh, I thought he was bitten in the neck.
Oh wait, yes, that is. He was stabbed in the trident, which knocked him down to 1 hit point, and then he was bit in the neck by Tiptoe, who then took his scimitar, which is Kaya's scimitar, and terrorized Lois for a brief period of time.
I think Kaya's turn ends up just being like her walking over to Barkley and just kind of tightening her grip and just going, will you stop squirming, and flicks the ear a little bit. Then kneels down, pulls the trident out, and I guess just like there's a tooth in the neck, so pulls a tooth out.
Oh my god. Lost a tooth in that fight. The valiant warrior.
It is Ugg's turn. I rolled to see if Ugg could escape the grapple. Don't worry about it. Ugg is like, free me! I'll hop in the sea and you'll never see me again.
This is punishment. Your karma's come back to bite you.
But consider, I didn't do anything wrong.
You bit my leg. You personally offended me.
You murdered like 3 of my friends.
And you tried to murder us.
No, I tried to rob you.
That's still a sin.
Lois, it's your turn.
That's still a sin. Okay, so we have Tiptoe was taken down.
Yeah, all that's left over by you, Lois, is Radric.
So with that, I am going to just, with that quarterstaff, I'm gonna bop.
Okay.
I am at 2 hit points. I'm just tired.
You sure could heal yourself or do Bardic Inspiration or any number of things.
I will say I think I am going to do Bardic Inspiration for myself also. As a
You
bonus
cannot
action.
give yourself Bardic Inspiration. You cannot do that.
What?
Aw.
You cannot inspire yourself. That's not how anything works.
You gotta do it in a mirror, Lois.
Damn. And then, honestly, I think Vicious Mockery sounds like a bet.
Hey, I'm not knocking the stick. I'm just saying you have other things besides the stick.
No, yeah.
I just imagine Lois every morning trying to do Bardic Inspiration on themselves in a mirror. Just like, you could do this. You're beautiful today. You're great.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Honestly, I think the hideous laughter actually sounds more fun. Tasha's hideous laughter. So it's just a creature within your range perceives everything is hilarious and has to succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So
Radric
a creature
rolled.
with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. What's the intelligence?
Seabolds have more than 4 intelligence.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Wow.
They have 8 intelligence.
Oh.
How dare you?
Oh no.
He rolled a 2 minus 2, 0.
Oh no, he's taking everything up as funny.
What is the joke you say?
What do you mean I have to do a joke?
That's how you cast Tasha's hideous laughter. You have to tell a bad joke.
It does not say
All your
that.
friends are dead. Isn't that funny?
Telling a bad joke is part of the verbal components of Tasha's hideous laughter. You got it. Just like how vicious mockery requires an insult, Tasha's hideous laughter requires a bad joke.
Okay. So I honestly would be like, man, isn't it kind of funny how you're being painfully reminded that your life can drop at a dime, at a copper.
I don't get it. I don't get the joke. I don't know why that's funny. Why am I laughing? Radrick drops down, laughtered.
I would like to say the fact that Jamie's makes this 5 times better. Oh my god.
Sparkly's turn.
Why are you laughing?
Sparkly is unconscious. It's Lurie's turn.
Because I said it as a joke and then you did it.
It worked!
I guess I said it as a joke, so it's a joke.
It fit!
Sorry.
Continue.
Lurie looks between Kaya and Jerusalem and goes like, "That horse is indestructible," and turns to Jerusalem.
Horse? Ooh, that's insulting, that horse.
Look, he's only so tall. You can only see the horse part of it.
I have 2 tridents, but I can only throw 1, so, yeah!
Rude.
15.
I have a 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay.
You take 7 damage, Jerusalem.
I'm down.
You get skewered by the trident and you drop unconscious.
He's like, I only have 1. And Jerusalem just goes, rude, and then falls.
Lurie just throws their hands up in the air. I did it! They can be killed!
They can also be raised from the dead.
Top of the order, Jerusalem. Make your first death save.
My death save. It's an 11. So
That's a success. Good job. Kaya, it's your turn.
Kaya, after fixing over little Barkley over here, walks over to Jerusalem. What was the name of the one over there?
Lurie.
My name is Lurie.
Lurie.
It's like Larry, but it's spelled with a U.
You shut up. Does not break eye contact with Lurie. Just kneels down and does lay on hands. And I'm giving you 10 HP, because we're almost done with this fight.
Jerusalem, you pop back up. Your chest pushes out the trident, which clatters to the ground.
I would like to say Lois is not taking out the trident in his chest yet, because that would cause bleeding, and...
Fair. Yeah.
Lurie screams, "They're invincible! They cannot be killed!"
Stupid.
It is Ugg's turn. Ugg is gonna roll to escape your grapple.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll to keep grappling. Oh, well.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Wait, no, roll, because you might roll in that one.
I did not.
What did you get?
I got +5.
Okay, don't worry about it. If it's higher than 5, we're good.
It will never fail.
Lois, it's your turn.
Lurie was the one that bopped Jerusalem down?
Yes, Lurie is the one that got Jerusalem down, which was immediately rectified by Kaya.
I'm just gonna bop him. Just gonna bop Lurie.
You walk up with your staff and just smack him on the head.
Yeah. What do I add to that again?
Dexterity and proficiency.
Ah, okay, so that is 13.
You hit.
Yep, and it's gonna be that D8 plus my dex.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8.
You bop Blurry, you hear the sound of a skull crushing.
Oh.
Blurry drops
no.
down dead. Currently, there are only 2 Seabolds on the ship. Ugg, who is just being held by Kaya, and Radric, who is rolling around on the ground like, that wasn't even a joke! I don't understand why I'm laughing. You could have made any effort. It's almost funnier that you didn't.
When it gets to his turn, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. It's Barkley passing Radric. Radric, it's you. Radric, it's always been you. I'm gonna give the dice a little kiss. Maybe Radric was the Super Seabold all along.
The true title that passes down.
11 minus 2, so
Nope.
yeah, that's not gonna do it. Radric's still laughing. Top of the order,
Oh.
Jerusalem.
Okay.
You want to put Radric out of his misery?
Yeah. Gonna do one last gear of throwing, I suppose.
Really like that gear of throwing.
Well, it's very good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the same thing as my short bow, but I don't have to worry about saying that like I'm notching an arrow or anything.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about ammo. It comes back when you call it, and it has like a magical effect if you crit.
The only difference is it just doesn't go as far. But we're on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to snipe someone. Alright, I got a 16.
Yeah, that hits Radric.
Okay, any sneak attack?
Yeah, because Radric is forcibly prone. Oh, wait, because it's a ranged attack, you have to roll with disadvantage if they're prone.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, but you get advantage on melee attacks.
Weird.
Well, now it's 16, so...
Okay.
I guess because they're on the ground.
You throw
Yeah.
the gear into Radric. Radric is, like, incapacitated temporarily from
It
Tasha's
says
Hideous Laughter.
every time, and each time it takes damage, you have to do the wisdom saving throw, but if you die...
Okay.
so
I'm just
that's
saying,
that.
I'm trying to figure out if this gives Jerusalem their sneak... I mean, might as well.
I mean,
It's not like they
Lawrence is right
yeah.
next to Jerusalem still.
It's gonna die
Oh,
anyway.
also, yeah, sure.
It says the enemy isn't incapacitated, so they are technically, right?
Yeah, Radric is like Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah. So,
yeah,
roll,
I don't need to have advantage or have people be within 5 feet if the enemy
Yeah.
isn't capacitated.
I'm gonna give you sneak attack on this. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Okay,
It's probably tearing up. Can't see anything anyway.
so that's 5, 2, and 4.
You can
That's
stop.
11.
You can
Yeah,
stop.
I was gonna say, that's enough.
I want to know how much I'm overkilling it by.
You hurl the discus into Radric. Radric, head separated, just dead.
Oh.
Rest in
I
peace,
just like
Radric.
bowling ball it.
Yeah.
Goes straight through his neck.
All of the Seabolds are gone except for Ugg.
Kaya looks down at Ugg and is just like, you know, I don't know why I didn't kill the last few. I feel it's like when you're fishing and you catch a really little one and you feel bad for it and it's no good to you, so you just throw it back in the ocean.
Yeah, throw me back in the ocean.
And Lois would go, I am bleeding profusely with the trident still stuck in my chest. Strangle the little bastard.
No, that would be amoral.
Not when you attacked us.
Return me to the sea from whence I came. I've learned my lesson.
Well, now I don't want to.
Can I roll a fucking insight? That sounds like bullshit. That sounds like bullshit. Can I roll insight?
Yeah, you can roll insight. I'm gonna roll for real quick.
That is wisdom?
Yeah.
That's a 19!
Nice.
Yeah, no, Ugg is absolutely terrified out of their damn mind right now. They're being serious when they say, I will never come back.
No, but when he's saying learned a lesson, that means like he
Oh,
won't do it anymore.
The lesson Ugg learned was don't mess with these people.
And what about people in general? Are you gonna stop the raiding?
I mean, I guess I'd have to, because all of our people are dead, so it's not like we could forcibly take a ship anyway. I mean, even if I found Mom, it'd just be me and Mom? I don't think we could do anything. I don't even have a...
You'd have a good story to tell. You find Mom.
No, this isn't a good story.
You have a life together. She just chucks him into the ocean.
This is a terrible story.
And Lois finally removes the trident from its chest, drops it, and goes, I'm gonna fucking sit down. And,
yeah, I'll heal you, man.
You see Ugg burst out of the water like a dolphin and swim away.
I'll heal you, man. I've got 5 left.
That's better than nothing.
Good initiative, guys. Good job.
It was so fun.
It was a great fight.
That was fucking hilarious.
Oh.
You're a good DM, O'Reilly. I like
Thank
you.
you.
So good.
As night comes around, Barkley's eyes slowly open and their lights flicker back up, and they kind of just robotically shoot up to a sitting position, and they go, I had the most terrible dream. I dreamed that I was being stood on by a kobold that took my scimitar and said that they were a super Seabold, and then they proceeded to stab everyone until they were brutally murdered. Barkley looks at himself, sees he is covered in blood.
Yeah,
That's just a coincidence. Don't worry about it.
It was a horrible dream. I'm so sorry you had that. Definitely just a dream.
Yes, a dream.
That's, we were fishing earlier, and big fish got some blood on you.
I suppose we will be disposing of the Seabold corpses now. And turns and looks at all the dead kobolds.
I assume we would have gotten rid of those.
You did say it's been like a whole day.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
At some point, Jag walked out, gave someone a mop, and just walked back into their cabin.
Oh yeah, Jag's here.
Jag! Where the fuck was Jag during all this?
I hid. It is not my job to fight Seabold. You are the adventurers.
And it's your fucking boat.
That you defended. Congratulations.
We love you, Jag.
I do not feel your mammal emotion of love. Glares, mutters something about the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and goes back into his boat. Thinks about Spock. Good game, guys. I think this is where we'll end. With a beautiful sea set illuminating the water, we can see the Palandria coast as Jag's very good boat sails along, and we just get shots of the Braid and their new friend quietly mopping up blood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're definitely from fish.
Yeah.
Hey Mark Experience listeners, it's end credits time. I know you love hearing this part, but I like to remind you guys that you can find us on Tumblr, Instagram, and even TikTok. And if you like to buy the music, you can buy it all at markexperience.bandcamp.com. We also have a constantly growing collection of merch at redbubble.com/people/mark-experience, where you can buy posters and shirts and stickers and all that. If you want to support your favorite editor and musician, you can head over to my Ko-fi account at ko-fi.com/JamieRemy. That's spelled JAMIEREMY. Mark Experience can be located basically anywhere podcasts exist now, so you can listen wherever's easiest. See you next episode!